can you send me that? Yes, sir.
And let me find it here, bud.
Chat thing. I don't know if you get this
Sure.
answer it behind.
Rhythmic physical expressions won't.
Did you do it to me or did you do it
really
to Guardians MH?
And feeling good is better than not.
What the hell? I didn't see it. Also, actually, not even seeing you on. Hang on. Big Ant 757.
What's going on?
There you are. A little delayed.
How's everything? Hey, what's going on, everyone? I gotta get this.
Bam, there's that.
All right, perfect.
It says we're streaming together.
Hi again.
I sent you one too, just to be safe. Rance, how's it going, buddy?
Ready and waiting.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Ooh, music's a little spicy.
Here, is there a link when it came to that?
It should be in your OBS. Let me do it one more time here. Oh, you know what?
Fenchurch does the exploring.
Oh, you gotta mute the window.
You must have messages.
Oh, okay.
Weird adding an invite though.
Oh, I think.
You try one more
Ready?
time. Business as usual. Muted. I shouldn't be muted.
So, wait a minute. I see myself right here. The game, chat.
Yeah. Eraz. I haven't streamed since I streamed on this channel since my last Windows update, and I'm feeling that.
Let me get my volume up.
Ready and waiting.
Get this professional work going.
You try one more time. Oh, hey, Kraus.
Oh, hey.
How are you, buddy?
I'm okay.
just lurking over there.
Where's the white?
Ready to check.
Well, would
Did
you
you
look at
get
that? Stare Bear. Right off the rip.
Please,
Lucid,
Guardian.
how's it going?
It's busy.
Yeah, I definitely don't see your chat. I gotta.
Send,
Sure.
try sending one
Rhythmic
more time.
physical
We'll figure it out.
expressions won't
It just
win
didn't
a
show up
fight,
before.
but they feel good.
Get started.
Feeling good is
Start
better than
streaming
not.
together. Share chat. Use your microphone. No, I don't. No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you said
mute all those.
Mute all that.
I can get you
And-
inside.
Lucid's there. Take care of these clubs and their
Sign here.
mentals. Yeah, we'll do our best. We're gonna make at least 3 people cry tonight. That's the goal. Thank you for getting us started here. Slickback, how are you?
All right, so we got that. I sent you an invite. And then-
Yeah, weird. I think they didn't give it to me.
Hi again,
It
Guardian.
didn't show up in here at
Host
least.
and another mod just performed that action.
Eververse trades in goods we feel enhance a guardian's
I
journey.
wasn't messing around with this.
Anything for you?
I can hear everyone but me. Well, that's
Does it show my name in there? Like the Guardian's mental health icon in there?
no. It just shows you things. Now it says it can't hear me. So wait a minute. Me, Mike. I mean, love hearing Kraus and Max.
Sounds
but
good
Let me
there.
just make sure my mic is. I said no.
Please, Guardian. It's busy.
Chat,
Because if it's just
here,
your
check.
name in that. Oh, you know what? That's because it's.
How about now? Can my chat hear me?
I don't know if. I don't know if it'll work for me because I'm not logged into that. I'm just
Ready to
streaming
check.
through Guardians MH. I'm not like logged in through them, so I can't access that. That's why it's not coming up.
Let's see.
Oh, let me
It
check right
should
away.
now have me on my screen. I see the mic moving.
Thank you, Sarah. You take care of yourself. Chat, what was Sarah up to tonight? She's doing finals. She's doing a little Destiny.
She makes me want to play that game
It's fun.
better.
It was a great time with her too. Her and Adam played a couple weeks ago. We got our asses beat, but we had fun doing it. Finals comp grind. Good stuff. How'd she do? She's not here, so you can tell her. You can be honest. I'm kidding. You gotta fluff it up a little bit. Even if it was bad, we'd be gentle around here. Lucid, how are you?
Better? Okay, better? Okay, cool. As long as it's better, as long as you can hear. And then I'll pull up GMH's. Say hello to everyone.
Tight. Krause Poo, there you are. I see ya.
So you re-downloaded Destiny yesterday. I missed so much.
You're on me.
I'm in kindergarten. How was the build that I sent to you in the Discord?
Yeah, I saw
Ooh, that
Discord
might be
was
loud.
being all sorts of wonky. That was awful timing too.
Oh yeah, Discord.
I'm finally playing Skyrim for the first
Be
time in 2
bunging it up
weeks.
sometimes.
How's that going along?
That is frustrating whenever that happens midstream though. Technology, right? She's getting there. Goals plat 30. She's closing in on gold. Are you streaming right now, Krause? Or are you just hanging out?
Okay.
Hey, that works too. Thanks for joining us.
Two of my favorite voices in the game. I'm just saying. Oh, hold on.
What's this?
Y'all could
We
hear
got a
me when
couple
I said
free
two of
builds.
my favorite voices in the game I'm playing with, so I am happy.
If we shut that line off
There you go.
Thoroughly enjoy y'all voices.
You guys haven't really gotten to hang out a ton, have you?
No, but I did.
Game.
Charles, I got a funny story to tell you though. So, there was one stream when I went over to your channel after I was done, and my wife usually just leaves it up there, and she was gaming, and she saw all your info commercial stuff, and saw your energy. She comes out and she was like, "I followed him because I really enjoy what he does. He's different when he does the streaming." She always says that. And this was like 3 years ago, by the way.
Krause has got a banger set up.
Literally, she was just like, I just sat there and watched it. It was just creative and stuff. So
That's very nice.
Thank you for shouting out Sarah, whoever that was. Yeah, I just tried to fix that, Lucy. Is that a little bit better? I tried to turn it
Flower.
on a bit.
Flowers on my stream. Kraus is one of the most entertaining content creators I ever seen. And
Aw, you are entertaining. You had me. Kraus Tater, I think, was my first actual taste of what you got going on over there, and it changed my life. It's been haunting me ever since.
Oh shit. I mean, oh crap. Yeah. I
No,
gotta
we
work
can
on
swear.
not cussing as well.
I'm trying to do that. I am trying to do that too. I catch myself. But fucking A, man. You guys need to do anything else here? Or you go pull us into.
no, I got my knee stuff ready. Here we go. Keep it simple for me.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do
I'm gonna keep it
anything
simple.
too crazy. It's been a long week for a lot of us. I feel like long couple weeks.
Yeah. Couple weeks
But-
this year.
It's been a long You know what? We're here. We're making it. I'm really pumped that Bungie did this, collaborated with us with Guardians Mental Health with Joe.
I'm playing with a tank right now. My first was
Well, let's make
sneaky.
this happen.
Dude,
Crushed the goal.
a
I think
sneaky tank.
he eclipsed 50.
But Flowers, how you doing? Look at all those beautiful
this
emotes.
afternoon.
That did happen.
Flowers, you're a absolute
That
genius.
was
Thank you for all those emotes.
Of 10K. Proud of the community. That helps when you got a dope ass emblem like that. I'm sure most of you already do know. If you don't, you can peep the pinned message. Every $10 raised that helps Guardians Mental Health produce a mental health kit. Goes to people who need it. And with that, you also can redeem this. You get a code you can redeem for this sick emblem.
We all got it on. Yeah, this is so exciting just to have in the game. Like I said, $10. It does so much. It's helping the foundation. It's making a mental health kit. You get this cool emblem, and it means a lot. It means a lot to everybody here in this chat, in both chats here in this game, and we'll talk more about it while we go. But it's just an exciting time.
Kraus, you say something really just normal talking voice real quick?
Hey, what's up, Mix?
There it is. Okay.
Get your Guardians Mental Health / Bungie Foundation emblems. Dang it.
Is that Joe? Is this Joe? Just been a Joe.
Oh, it did.
A little bit.
Cool.
I found Ant through a Stadia ad on
Fun.
Facebook like years ago.
We'll get into
I stayed.
stuff. I just kind of we gotta shake the rust off. I want to.
You really did find me on the Stadia ad?
The hype is with this sidearm. First of all, I was watching.
I didn't know that.
Play the hell out with it, with the Division and RDM. I got Reload Masterwork was really like the only thing that I didn't care for, but you know what?
Y'all know sneaking is not my forte, but I'll do it in every game. I'll try and give it my all.
I did that when I was streaming.
But y'all know I don't sneak whatsoever.
I just know he was just screaming at his monitors. Like, you
Am I live on YouTube?
Next.
Yo, it's crazy. I didn't even realize I was live on YouTube until I saw the two different things.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about it.
Thank
but I
y'all.
finally get a hit fire sword logic, so.
I'm doing good, Flowers. I'm doing good. Y'all can see what Flowers made for emo. I gotta put it on YouTube ones too, but it's
black.
really dope.
Gotta go super black.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sarah, how are you? Raz, thanks for hanging out. Good to see you. Maybe put like a little Frank's Red Hot on it, but that's it. Only the mild. Yeah. Making breakfast or dinner as a power move.
Is everybody against Texas Pete hot sauce?
Texas Pete?
Yeah, like, is anybody like against that? I swear I like the basic. Give me the basic hot sauce. It don't need to be hot. It needs to be flavorful.
Graz is all about it. I don't think I've had it. We're basic bees up here.
Show me you.
I swear Texas Pete is like the most basic hot sauce.
I'm even as basic as I will buy Buffalo Wild Wings stuff off the shelf. They're spicy garlic.
Oh, they're not looking at me. They're looking at that crowd. Watch out. Oh, stop it.
Damn it. Zone C captured.
Thrown.
Don't worry, honey.
Zone B captured.
Oh, yeah.
You have zone advantage.
Flying around like a crackhead today. Tonight. Oh, I see you. Come here. Dana. Oh, you turn around.
How long were you at today, crowd?
Zone C lost.
I had a pretty long stream.
Actually, it was shorter than usual.
Shows how much I pay attention. Body flying around. Trace rifling. Yeah, I didn't actually avoid. I'm sorry. I know I'm playing like a scumbag. I don't mean to be that much of a scumbag, though.
Oh, be all the scumbag.
Is it just the meanest thing you can call someone? Like, there's nothing lower than that.
Zone C captured. You have zone advantage.
Ooh, Mr. Ticklepick.
Farm ham and cheese. I mean, I do like a good ham and cheese.
I got time for a good ham and cheese. A little ham with.
You put the Texas
Zone
Pete up there.
B lost.
Maybe a little mustard.
Zone A captured. You have zone
Go
advantage.
to your local grocery store, get you some Texas Pete. We should do an animation with Katniss and do a $500
All right, what
Zone
for
C
you
point
out there,
redemption
what
to
is
have a
that? What
Katniss slowly slide up the
breakfast for
screen.
dinner entail?
I would love if I could figure out how to do
Stuff, or
that.
Are you talking like breakfast?
I'd be down for that.
Because in this house, that usually means bacon and pancakes.
Wait a minute. I heard pancakes. Okay, wait a minute. Can I ask you a breakfast question then? Did I have this morning? Pancakes, waffles, or French toast?
French toast, if it's in the form of a stick, is kind of a sleeper pick.
Very underrated. Get them from Burger King.
What's that? You are known as that in this house.
You captured Zone B. You have zone
I
advantage.
mean, Waffle House waffle though. Just saying. Any like flavor of a pancake or just a basic buttermilk pancake?
Yeah, you get me a bananas Foster, I'll turn that thing into nothing pretty quick.
Zone A captured. You have advantage.
Back. Naga, thank you for following. How are you? Welcome in. Probably should have mentioned that we actually have
Zone B lost.
we do have an emblem to give away.
You captured
I'll
Zone
have to do
C.
a little raffle
You
for
have
that.
zone advantage.
Actually, we might have to do that on Ant's channel. I don't know if you can set up a raffle or not. Again, I'm not on it. We should have coordinated that first.
Yeah, I can figure it out because I have one emblem to give away.
Okay. I'll put your name in the title here too, just so you can see that. But yeah, we'll be doing that at the end of
Zone
the
A
night.
lost.
Probably do. I think we're gonna be doing this throughout the month, so we'll probably be giving out a couple more. But if you do want one of your own, you don't want to wait. $10 is the Tiltify link that is pinned at the top of the chat.
And many people will be rocking.
Save that guy's life.
Well, you can peek. It's okay to peek. Yeah, you peek. I missed. Time to run. One big circle. It needs
Zone
the next
B
person in
captured.
front of
You
me.
have zone
Dun-na,
advantage.
dun-na, dun-na,
Zone C lost. Zone A captured. You
Everybody gets
have
to the-
advantage.
It doesn't discriminate. Every single guardian.
Puts to knee in destiny.
Like if I was if I was on the other team,
If I
5
knew, no,
minutes
not at all.
remaining.
Matter of fact, I'll emote you a salute and then just walk away, and then need you in the
very
back.
kind of you.
I would make it a point to only knee you and not do anything else in the game.
I mean, I've been against some crazy streamers, just randomly match against them. Yeah, I'm gonna knee them. It's gonna happen.
How are you? Appreciate your tool reference to your name. So you're recently added to ranks here too. Welcome.
All right, how's everybody's Friday? No, I'm gonna say Friday. Oh my God, happy Friday Eve.
Well, we'll see
It's
how
not
it's
Friday
going.
yet.
And throwing in left and right.
So,
Crowd four.
what's everybody's plan for this weekend? I know for me, chat,
Quickly corrected himself.
I'm literally playing golf and then
Son of a bitch.
I think me and Jess are gonna clean the house and we're gonna take naps all day.
Actually, Rock, while I have you here, because you are a moderator, no worries. You'll be able to add Big Ant 757's name to the title. You're gonna be giving away one of these emblems. If not, no big deal. We can.
Pretty sure Twitch has like a built-in like wheel or something.
They probably do. They probably have some kind of a the exclamation title and then that. Again, don't strain yourself. I'm here to chill. I didn't mean to make you walk in.
Don't pull a hammer.
Hey, wait.
That shut them down. 2 for 1. 3 minutes. You're
That
winning.
guy's
Stay strong.
Getting back on Tempest Strike. Now I'm playing with Kraus, my Tempest Strike brother in arms. There's very few of us.
Makes me happy.
Zone B lost.
God, Rock's never gonna come here again when I'm streaming it up. Kraus, I'm following you. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. Oh, I thought I let you die. I was so confident. I was so confident about it.
Last time
Sorry.
I find comfort in your words.
I drove myself right out of guilt there.
Ooh, that's a super.
I gotta go back. I gotta go back for him.
You captured Zone B. You have advantage.
With a number 757.
Zone A
Big
lost.
Ants Gaming. Ants with an S. You know what? Let me just type it in chat. That might be.
Zone C
Ollie, how's it
captured.
going?
You have advantage.
Bam, that's the one.
Don't
Are
let
you
your
chasing
enemy
me?
take
You better
this
not.
without a
I
fight.
need you. You're not chasing me anymore. You are not.
Back. Folks, you guys are welcome to JF2. We probably will be keeping voice chat just to the crew here, but if you want to come in just for the sake of gaming, you are welcome to.
Roxanne, appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate for the follow.
Zone A captured. You have zone advantage.
Let's get 'em.
Zone C
Oh,
lost.
that's embarrassing. You get what sounds good, Raz?
1 minute left.
There it is. Oh, you're clutch, Rock. You can rest now. In what world is that snipe ever going to connect? Oh, I have to count. Have you used this thing much, Kraus? The
You've got 30 seconds. Your enemy has defeated you.
You can swear now. We lost. I'll allow it.
You eat monsters for breakfast.
That's what I'm
You can win a battle for territory.
Terrible.
Again.
We're a bunch of losers.
God, you're so green. I love it. Brock, did you use that? I hope you did. I hope you find some stuff you enjoy from that partnership. That loose partnership with Minigrown.
I'm looking for.
Yeah, we were talking about that. That's
like a wheel widget. That
super pumped that I was
Twitch
able to
has,
make that.
so I can do the
promised him that
giveaway.
I kind of banked away a couple of mental health little sessions like this for him that I'm hopefully gonna share as a collaboration. But you know, that's definitely a thing I fall back on. Is the CBD stuff every now and then, the herbal supplement. How goes the sweats? It's not too bad. That was their first game. Sounds good, Rock. Yeah, it is. It's been a week. It's been exhausting from socials. Just get off of them. It's not good for you. Did they let you pilot this thing? No, I infiltrated it. I can't believe it. It has been a busy week.
Nobody tell Joe.
I feel like we've been in April for like 2 years. At least weather's getting nice over here. We can finally go outside. It's just depression outside. It's like if the color gray was a
I'm
mood.
gonna have to figure it out before.
That's what it is.
How you gonna let
So you
max
get like
out?
feet.
What was the score?
upon
I didn't even
feet
see
of
what my
snow.
score was. What happened? Wait a minute.
I can't believe we talked Kraus into joining here too.
Oh, I can't see my score.
I think he felt bad, or he thought we were just kidding or
Blackjack. How you
something.
doing, bro?
Yeah, I lost a bet. That's what
Anybody know on Twitch if they have a
Joe
thing
DM'd
so
you.
I
He goes,
can
man,
do
you gotta hang out with
the,
him. He's
the
teetering
raffle
right now. It's your
tonight.
turn to
We're gonna be
babysit
giving away
next for a
couple
little
of,
bit.
Here, I need
emblems.
to- I'm black screen. I'm gonna back out and join you.
Let me back out here for a sec too.
don't know what happened.
I am looking at Twitch
Yeah, I know.
to see if they have the wheels I can do.
Oh, I am too. Yeah, you gotta change character real quick. And
Who, me?
yeah, it froze up on us.
Okay.
Speaking of the channel, though, I do know tomorrow night, Joe's gonna be doing a mindful painting night. If you guys haven't checked those out, they're so chill. Did one with Casey Rue last week, and it looked like that went pretty well. Was that 2 weeks ago or a week ago? I was on the road, so I don't remember, but I know they did one recently, and they seem to have a lot of fun with it. It is chill. It's just nice having that vibing in the background, kind of an unwind time. Sort of what this stream is supposed to be too, but running around with these maniacs chasing me with sidearms. So I didn't sign up for this. Just kidding. This was actually my idea.
It's a
Main
wonderful
stuff
idea.
we want to talk about. Main stuff we want to talk about was just the fellas hanging out, talking a little bit, catching up, talking what's going on in our life here. Kraus was kind enough to join us and sort of help, open up, talk about some of the stuff. A lot of it, like for us, when we were kind of going over topics, was what's important with men's mental health and things that I personally like to talk about on my channel, are kind of the stigmas that need to get broken. I'll queue up here. One of the biggest ones, load into comp with 4 people. That'll show them. One of the things that Joe really wanted to focus on this month, because it is apparently April is Stress Awareness Month. I didn't know it was that specifically, but we've been talking about that. And this is a really, this is a great outlet. Personally, like just chill sessions like this. Oops, sorry. I literally dropped my controller and it kicked me out.
Oh my god.
Kraus here.
I just want to point out that Roz here, like, are you gonna wear the emblem or are we gonna kick you out? Like, what's going on here?
Raz is a homie. I will gladly gift you one if you don't have this one already, Raz.
Because it's just ruining the whole vibe.
Look at everybody's Guardian rank. I swear I'm giving it my all. I am. All right. 2030 and 2037 and 2023.
I can't believe that mine is this. I didn't think I was ever going to get anything that was a 2020 piece.
No. Hold on. There. Better.
You know how bad my score is. I'm looking at all my weapons.
No, I just had to make sure I showed up Roz a little bit. Okay. He doesn't have a higher number than me. Hey? Eh? All right.
All right, everyone, let's whip them out.
Whip what out? What? Okay, I said I'm giving it my all. Oh,
Back up, Raz.
Hold on, wait. I think I got a 1900 gun on. Wait.
I do have a 1900 gun.
Wait a minute, you do? And you're still that? See,
Hey, I just showed I can be 2038. Okay.
When you
So
say you have a
that makes it
1900,
even worse for you. Okay.
It makes it, yes, because that's how mine is how it's supposed to be when you have a 1900 gun, not you.
you say you have a 1900 gun, it makes me sound like it sounds like you have a musket
I wish there was a musket in this game.
or a Tommy gun. A Tommy gun. That's what everyone put on Tommies. Raz, peep your DMs.
You know, that's what the kids say now, Max. They say, "Oh, you were born in the 19s."
Raz, you were accidentally promoted.
Kelly, your 1962 is just fine. You rocked the hell out of that 1962.
You can throw that over to me if you want.
And what's
Also,
crazy,
yes, peep your Discord. There's a code in there to redeem.
like, what's crazy is I play more PvE this season, and that's my thing. It's all right.
There's a lot.
It's not about the score. It's about the will.
Okay, how about not just the 19s, but like what? Like I'm barely an 80s kid, but that sounds ancient.
No, they don't
He's-
discriminate. They just say 19.
It's just a blanket
Okay.
statement.
Yeah.
19.
Do you know that
Slash
we
yeah.
we are farther away right now from the Nintendo Wii being launched than the Nintendo Wii is from the original NES being launched?
Isn't this the thing about talking about stress? I thought we were talking about stress relieving.
you-
Not.
You're stressing me out, man. Yeah.
We're so
My
so
mortality
tired
is creeping up on me.
Oh.
Don't remind me.
Chat's turning on me real quick here.
Well, I appreciate my Nintendo. All right. I'm an 80s
do.
kid. I'm proud.
We found our old. We were going through. We had a lot going on the mech side of things this last couple weeks. Whatever, roundabout way of us saying that we were at my mom's sorting through like a bunch of old like storage stuff, and we found our old N64 like with like stupid stickers that we got from a Nintendo Power that we threw on there, and the only games we could find was Wheel of Fortune and NFL Blitz. And we frantically scoured that house. I mean, we more or less renovated her basement trying to find whatever cords we could. She has a CRT TV too, so we could have hooked it up if we found everything. Oh my gosh, guys, couch game like that, if you get the chance, especially if you have an older system, it will change your life. Especially if you're a streamer, get away from your desk and game somewhere else for a little bit. You'll appreciate this. You'll appreciate gaming in a different perspective. I think we lose ourselves a little bit into this.
You know what feels good is laying back on the couch. That's what feels good.
It does.
That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
You do like?
Did you not see when I played on the projector off my ceiling while I was laying?
I don't think I did.
Oh, that's the life.
Sorry, that's not what I was looking at when I was in your bed.
How I distract you.
You walk your dog right after stream. That's a great way. That's a good little come down. Okay, don't read into this. I beat the hell out of my dog after streams, especially like the late ones.
Yo,
He comes down here. He comes down here. Like that's kind of my like last call. He comes down. It's like 1:45. He's like, "Hey man, I gotta go outside. Like you gotta get to bed." So I come down here and like we just kind of start, you know, I
Control.
start grabbing it, just pause a little bit. Then I start like, you know, bopping him on the head a little, and then the next thing you know, we're both throwing each other around the office. Like, you just wrestle with him. You get on the ground and just you beat the crap out of each other like that. Okay, it's very one-sided. He's much stronger and faster than me.
Show me you can take ground. Hold the zones.
Jesus, passes out.
Bailey's gonna Bailey.
Yeah, she's a purebred crackhead. Love her.
Ill, how's it going? No, dog shot.
Oh, enemy claims zone C.
Power's got that stamina. He's got that dog in him.
A literal dog.
Another dog inside of him, piloting him like a mech.
Zone B captured. You have
My
advantage.
favorite
You know what?
1-2 combo. Oh, somebody quit already.
I changed my answer on how I
Zone C
use
captured.
dress
Power
now, but
play.
I just turned
Keep
corners
the
and
pressure
threw
on.
evil. That's
Zone A lost.
Yeah, all love for that.
Very futile.
Nothing like me and somebody that brings a lot of de-stress. Oh yeah, my fault. Yeah, the game. Yep, absolutely.
You captured zone A.
I'll be honest,
Power
if
play.
you don't see
Keep the
like
pressure
my big
on.
self flying in the air in real life, that's what you deserve to get hit.
That's why we have
doggy
fire team.
Thank you.
Take my ball, dude.
Oh my bad. I like your balls, bro.
You
They
captured
go
zone
far.
C. Power play. Keep the pressure
You
on.
have some good ones.
I envy your strength, Titan.
One of these days I'll land it, mate.
Okay, I guess I'll go this way. Peekaboo.
Zone
Hold on,
C
show your head
lost.
again. Come on. Come on.
Oh, he's standing still. I can't hit it.
Zone A lost. Enemy has advantage.
Hang out with me anymore.
You captured zone C. Zone advantage is yours.
Well, because I'm missing snipes when they stand perfectly still.
What'd you do this time?
One of the hardest things
met both Ant and Ariska's pets.
You captured Zone A.
It's fun
That's
to
a
say. It's
power
'cause
play.
everybody who lives in
You
Florida.
took them. Now hold them.
I mean, if you live in California, you live in Florida. If you're a streamer,
Garfield.
Odin,
No, Callie.
the other one.
Callie's fat.
Callie. Big old loaf of bread.
Zone C
Confirmed
captured.
Titan
Power
main.
play. Keep the pressure on.
Bread is good.
Zone A lost.
Can we just shout out the bread chat?
Oh, gotcha. And now I need
I've seen enough. I'm calling this one. I could not ask for a better victory.
Yeah, I love it. Another one.
Zones controlled.
I'll take some
Targets
clips of
eliminated.
those.
Nice work.
That's the peak.
Oh,
That's
so I
my
get the
the
one
peak of
I
my
clearly
PvP
did not.
is this type of game.
That's okay. We persevere. Cross, what you got going on the rest of the weekend? Rest of the week and then into the weekend.
You know, I don't know.
Best.
You know,
Shrimp?
maybe things are happening on Saturday. We gotta watch that marathon.
Oh.
Don't forget that's happening.
I completely forgot. I have an Easter egg hunt. I gotta absolutely dominate, and then I'll come back and have to watch the VOD.
I'm gonna make all the kids cry. Yeah.
I'm just gonna shadow my 2-year-old, and then when he needs someone to plow away. Yeah.
Right. Kids going.
Gotta jump
for
off
it, you're
Switch,
like,
Colin?
No.
Sounds good, Raz. Yeah, you hop in, whatever.
Please don't fight the Easter Bunny.
No, I won't do that again. It's not a healthy outlet.
Dad, stop it!
I mean, if you kick him from the back, he won't know, right?
No.
Yeah, he won't know it's you. Can't
No.
turn around fast enough.
You don't want to run into one of those bunnies who got real hands. That wouldn't be good. Like if you saw a bunny that squares up with you, that means that
Oh, yeah.
this is not their first
I
rodeo.
mean, like if it was like the Oregon duck, moonlighting on like on the weekends for Easter eggs, and then you're in trouble, right?
Yeah.
That guy will totally square up.
You know that guy hits the weights. He's in the gym with that team every week.
If that bunny drops his gloves, just walk away, because that's a
Yeah.
perfect lesson for your kids. Just walk away. You don't need that.
Anyways, yeah, that's what I'm doing instead of marathon today or this weekend. I'm
You know
super
what?
pumped though.
Good on you. Good on you for prioritizing family.
Yeah. Well, I DM'd some of the guys at Bungie. He's like, "Can you push this back like 3 hours?"
Oh
And
shoot, yeah.
and then they blocked me. No.
Oh, that was a good effort though.
Miles, recent play, thank you for following. Yeah, it is. I mean, that's also kind of been a thing on socials. I won't dig too far into that, but I know there's been so much excitement with the marathon stuff. But I know there's definitely a lot of people who have felt. I don't know. It's so easy, especially in the gaming world, to feel FOMO on things like that. But it's like, feel your feelings for sure. You're definitely valid in being bummed. Like, I'm bummed. I'd love to be in that, but at the end of the day, you just celebrate your homies' dubs. Like, a lot of friends that are celebrating this and are super excited. Get in on that excitement. It's not like it's going anywhere. You're gonna get your chance.
Exactly. But be happy for everyone else. It's too many damn haters
Control.
out there. Just be happy. Your time will come. Maybe it's not your time right now, but just be happy. Because you will want people to be happy for you, so don't be sour about it.
Take those zones
Don't get me
and
sour,
hold them
'cause
to
I
your
can go
last
on
breath.
this 'cause I hate haters so much.
It's too much energy.
Yeah. Eggs cost too much right now to be angry.
Zone A
Got so much to do
captured.
with
Enemy
Easter egg
claims
hunting,
Zone
but that's
C.
a different conversation.
I'm tagged. That's why everybody might be angry. Just be careful. I want to see you on World Star, okay?
There's a deep cut. confirmed 19th kid.
World star. Blackberry self.
Sidekick.
Enemy claims Zone
That's
B.
the rock for the boat.
They have advantage.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I Nokia flip phone with that one game, Snake.
I love
You
Snake.
captured Zone B.
Snake and block,
Zone
dude.
advantage is yours.
This big block, dude.
Oh, someone's to my left.
I think I've fired up
You're in the
20
lead.
snipes in the last game and a half and have not landed a single one. When I get that one,
0 for 20?
0 for 20.
Zone A lost.
It's only
They
gonna get
have
better from here.
advantage.
I'm trying to. Dude, I want to play against this guy. Kraus is gonna be Q sniping me all weekend. Which means I'm due. I gotta figure out something to pair in the kinetic slot.
Come on, Kraus. I'm terrible.
World Star videos on Newgrounds. You know, we watch them in 4K.
Is World Star still a thing? Is that still around? Like, can I randomly yell it and it'll still be
Zone
okay?
C captured. You have advantage.
I mean, go throw an E at someone.
Hey, Les, hold on. World Star making a comeback. Oh, you got a glaive? Where's that? Yeah, World Star! There it is. Oh, I'm out. I'm out. I did it. I did it for all the homies.
Running away from the heavy.
Oh, I didn't say if it was up. Look, last time I went in that
Running
corner,
the opposite direction, man.
there was some dude swinging a glaive around like he's playing Dynasty
Zone
Warriors,
B
and I
lost.
did not have a good
They
time.
have advantage.
Grab it.
Hey, don't give up on me.
Ooh, no, you're chasing me, huh? Nope.
I tried. Where are you coming? Oh my god. I'm not saying
You
this is
really
anybody's
with the
fault.
glaive, huh?
I don't know what it is. It's just whenever I'm with Kraus, I feel like I gotta perform. That pressure to perform.
Zone C lost. Power play. Enemy has your zone.
I can't do it yet.
Oh, turn this corner. World Star! I'm out.
Study. Study you and observe you. You're in front of me. I'm shadowing you.
Oh my god, he's still alive, bro.
All right, I'll get him. I'll get him.
Where are y'all? I wanna see what's going on. I like to be nosy.
Zone B lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back.
Yeah, I definitely
Zone
need to go
A
over
captured.
there. Okay, you said right in the butt. Hold on, I'm coming. No, you don't tell me
Zone
twice.
C
I heard that
captured.
invitation.
You have
Excuse me.
advantage.
Ran a mile and a half trying to get that kill.
Oh, I'm calling you, man. I got you. One team, one win.
Please run through that.
Doing it. It's gonna hit. Very big. There's one.
That glaive, like, stop poking me.
Only 5
We're
minutes
playing
left.
Destiny. That guy is on Dynasty Warriors for sure.
His name is Dr. Pokin Stuff.
Very on brand.
Touche.
Somebody show me your face.
Oh, yeah, turn this
Bring
corner.
your pretty face to my neck.
Oh, you down the stairs? Keep on this corner. Oh, you got the super? World Star! Lose it.
Oh my god, you did it.
It's all close. so hard to get your super to get need out of it. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's time to go
Zone
to bed
C
anyway.
lost. They
Let's
have
go.
advantage.
Thursday.
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
So hot right now.
Wow, like I just embarrassed me. Thoroughly embarrassed me. Getting pressure to perform.
Zone C captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
What is going on around this corner? Are you still alive?
Zone A lost.
Again, he's singing that song.
Oh, I'm about to sing too. I'm singing this action thing. Okay, solo super. Right there, everybody get one. I got no shame solo super people. Green joy, that's like a guaranteed kill.
I want to be on again. Yeah,
Like, that's what I got. My knee. Oh, I hear somebody super. I'm coming. Ah, I got you.
Zone C lost. Enemy has advantage.
It brings me so much happiness to knee people in the face.
So that is confirmed and stress outlet. Single-handedly thing.
Absolutely obliterated.
3 minutes. You're winning. Stay strong.
Is that the super?
I hear so
Yeah,
much
I
joy.
tied up the super. Let's not do that. Nah.
Ant has fantastic energy.
Come on.
Brings it.
World
You guys-
Star is back.
You should, if you guys don't follow Ant on TikTok, you should. They help. It's a great little,
Zone B lost. It's a power play.
great little way to start
Get
the
those
day.
zones
Full
back.
dopamine hit.
I appreciate that.
Zone A
I love
captured.
doing it. It's fun and it's something that I think everybody should have to start their day, their week, or whatever. I'm always gonna give that to y'all.
It sounds kind of weird, but there is science to support it. It feels good just physically, like saying those things out loud, even if you aren't saying them to anybody. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know
It's-
what word it is. I know my therapist explained it once that it's like mentally sweating things out when you say it, like giving your brain a sauna. You know, I put it like that,
But it's much needed. No, it's much needed. It's good to say it out loud and express it. It's, you know, instead of holding it in, it's okay just to let it out. Even if it's just a scream when you need somebody, just let it out.
Those are those are good. We do like a good scream every now and then.
Your enemy is pushing for victory.
Scream now,
Punish
Kraus.
them
You need
for
it.
it.
You'll feel better. Love good that. Perfect.
Zone
There
C
you go.
captured. You have
And now
advantage.
you're lighter. Fresh and cured.
Some of the best stress relief. Let's play some PvP.
Zone C lost. They have advantage. 1 minute left.
Still waiting to hear it.
It's a very rational way to handle day-to-day issues.
Hey, got you.
Rise
Try
this
to
loss
organize this
and
stuff more
fight
often,
again.
if I'm being honest. But it is, I feel like while we're on it, I know we do kind of want to talk some
You've got to
stuff that
hold
we're
those
here to talk
zones.
about, and that is just kind
Maybe
of funny
next
that like,
time,
they're talking
Guardian.
out loud. So, hockey, that's a big thing I do. You guys are familiar, we talk about that a lot, but it's so funny when we have like a younger guys on the team. 'Cause most of the guys are like between, you know, young 30, early 40s, and then there's always like one or two, you know, 22-year-olds, 23-year-olds that have energy, and they'll disappear for a couple years. They'll do stuff, and when they finally come back, they're like a completely different person, and it's like, oh, we're trying to catch up with them. We just let them talk. Just let them kind of talk about, you know, there's people that are just starting their career and they don't quite know how to handle that stress. And you can count on it every single time that that person comes back. They're dominating the conversation in the room. And it's not like because they're just being self-centered or anything like that. It's just like, this is the first time you've been able to talk to people that have been through stuff like this. And we all just kind of like look around and chuckle and just like, you know what, let them get it out of their system here. And then they just feel better. They want to keep coming back to hockey just for that. And Usually is. I mean, hockey ends up being like a 5-hour trip, even though we skate for 45 minutes because it's like 2 hours hanging out in the parking lot before, and then we hang out in the locker room for a little bit after. Sometimes you go into the bar. I mean, granted, that's just social life, but most of it is just us talking about our day, and that's for me, that is my number one outlet. So, point of that is like find spaces you are comfortable talk about that. You'd be surprised how frequently like a lot of people probably do want to talk about that stuff, but they aren't comfortable because like that's a huge barrier to get through. The first person saying it and just feeling better like opens the floodgates for everybody else to do it. I don't know how much you deal with that like with your social groups or anything like that, but that's been my experience of trying to get guys
Streaming is kind of what streaming is to me. Like that's the place you go and you have your friends there, and you get in your PvP lobbies and you shoot the ish, and
you watch neat people.
Control.
but you bond.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nice. You charge your social battery in the environment that you can charge it in.
There is something a little bit more
Where you're
comfortable. Yeah, there's something a little bit more comfortable about doing it here, like behind a screen. The same reason people are so comfortable talking shit to each other on the internet. Yeah, it's the opposite side of that coin. You know, there's just a little bit more. You're in your space, a little bit more freedom.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
You have that protection. It's a good thing and a bad thing, the protection, but you have streamers like y'all that make it a safe space to be yourself, and that's much needed when you know you can't really be yourself in a workspace, in a corporate setting, or whatever in life. Sometimes like you just want to go in the stream. I know I love watching y'all stream. I can be myself with the jokes and everything, and it's not harmful, and it's what is needed to like get through a day. So I tip my cap to y'all because y'all make it a safe space, and I think that's a great thing that's needed.
I'll do Krausenborn here a little bit.
You captured zone A. You
PvP
have
consistently has the stigma of like, it's not fun, it's stressful. I don't want to, like, how do people do this in and out? And you have cultivated such an awesome corner of the internet of just, guys, just relax. You don't need to take it seriously. Just hang out. You appreciate
I
that.
mean, it's like you can take it seriously too. It's just knowing how to let the what's happening roll on.
Yeah.
Because like I'm very competitive.
Oh yeah.
I still want to win when I'm playing. You know, the deaths. It's not like they
Zone
don't hurt
B
me.
captured.
It's like,
That's a power play.
Like, I'll feel
You
the
took them.
frustration, but
Now hold them.
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to feel it. You know.
You'll still yell at me from time to time. I get it.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Come
very
on,
rough.
Rex.
And then then I want to hug you right after.
Like a Sour Patch Kid.
Zone B lost.
Ah, damn it! Got this.
There's like 3 of them. I appreciate you guys
I'll let you
sharing
do
that though. Yeah, we should get that heavy. They got that.
Be a good teammate.
They got
You
that heavy.
captured zone C. You have zone advantage.
Ooh, that hurt. No, you got that.
Oh my god! No,
And we
you
got
got
face.
heavy!
Oh, you peeking around this corner? Ah, not anymore. You just got. Oh, I got my knee back. Excuse me. Oh no, oh no, please chase me. Oh no. What should I do? Oh no. Knee! I'm out.
Hand on your knees. Ow.
Watch me work.
What you do?
I'm just
Zone
getting
C lost.
speed bagged. Just got punched by a stupid wow. Wow, that's really on the nose for me. You know what stresses me out is sniper flinch and how it seems to be so much worse for me than everyone.
I thought they fixed that.
For some people.
Oh!
That was hot.
And the other
C
part,
captured.
the other
Zone
important part, right?
advantage
'Cause I
is
see this
yours.
happen to people like a lot when they play PvP, right? That they
Zone A
don't
lost.
enjoy the good parts. You know,
Mhm.
they get some crazy kill. They're not celebrating. You know, nothing exciting, right? They're just like, yeah,
Whoa.
so mad, right?
Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's spot on. Like I never thought about it
You
like that.
have
That's
zone
true.
advantage.
You
Like
gotta celebrate, man. When you do something cool, like
Zone C lost.
yell like an idiot, you know.
It's a dub.
and I think
Its own little dub.
people are watching other people do it and they're like, well, I shouldn't celebrate because they're not because it's expected. Not every kill is supposed to be expected in this game. It's gonna happen and you're gonna run into somebody with a crack aim and regardless of how well you got things lined up, they're just gonna outduel you. So yeah, you should celebrate like when you get a kill or when you snipe somebody. You need somebody.
Yeah, yeah. When I backflip on someone and tie him up.
I love that.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Keep talking.
You know.
Hi, thank you for following. How are you?
Oh, it's just damn it.
I basically just read my DMs to Kraus. Like this is the wish list. Hi, how are you? Welcome on in. You're here, Gavin.
Next, I wanted to grapple to your butt
Um,
because you turned right.
sorry. I'm not allowed to do this.
5 minutes
You
remaining.
look closer. We
Strong
gotta do
start. Fight on.
it, guys. Throwing axes. You well,
that
good.
time.
Yeah.
Have you hit one yet?
I know. I ripped a couple phases off in that last one.
Okay.
Peek, 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 peek. Ooh, my God. Ooh. That's none of my business. I'll be back.
Zone B
Yeah,
lost.
I'll be right behind. I'll go together. You know.
Okay.
You guys
Right
are doing
down,
it.
we
All
die.
right. Bad boy for life. You got your back. What are you doing? Come here. Bye-bye.
Shut
Got
the
you.
enemy down.
Ants on one.
Oh, where are you? Come here. Come here. No. Yeah.
Thank you. You're a good friend. You're a good friend for that.
Oh, yeah. I will step in front of one for y'all. Oh, no. You
Still going?
warlock.
Zone A captured. You have zone advantage.
Oh, watch out!
Get him, Max. Then I can take your orb.
That was. I ended up soloing on this guy. Whoops.
There's nothing wrong with it. Celebrate it. Celebrate that. I'm about to solo super somebody right now. Wait till I see the first person by themselves. They're getting 3 axes to the board. Y'all see it? Got it? 1, 2. Random one down the hallway. Hit you. All right.
Where did the confidence come from for me to think I
Zone
could just
C lost.
stroll across the map and try to take out a couple of them at the same time as they're just
No. Zone B captured.
disrespecting
You
my
have
body
zone
there.
advantage.
Might be celebrating that. Your body's back. Your body felt funny. That. It is kind of funny that you talk about that though. I try to
3
do that
minutes.
exercise
You're
in my streams,
winning.
especially the Friday
Stay
nights.
strong.
I actually do it with work too, but you do one high, one low of the week. It doesn't need to be anything. Like you're not out here trying to solve problems. Like, oh, my low was this. I don't know how to handle it. It's just like
You
the thing I
captured
didn't
Zone
like. This
C.
is the thing that I
You
did like. Because there's
have
always going to be one good.
advantage.
There's always going to be one bad. You know, you're always going to have your worst moments of the day. Sometimes that's spilling your coffee. Sometimes that's
Zone B lost.
playing PvP with me.
You captured Zone A. You have advantage. You're almost there.
Well, my high is that I'm getting to play with you guys.
Can I ask y'all this
Somebody's
about
supposed to
stress?
mute me already. Yeah. Please.
So, what is your go-to to when you're in a stressful situation? What is your go-to to get out of it
Zone B
and to
captured.
flip it
Zone advantage
360?
is yours.
Kraus, you lead us off with that.
You mean like doom scroll? Take out
You know, it's also when you're in conference. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have fun. I I like to look at the most unhinged takes at breakneck speed and then reply to every single one
So
of them.
here's my Twitter trick. Okay. I always do
enemy
this
down.
when someone wins.
Zone
So
A
you can
lost.
do this with like Florida. Like, just go to Twitter and just watch
Zone C
reaction
captured.
videos
You
of
have advantage.
those fans winning.
I could not ask
All
for a
right?
better
And you
victory.
get this euphoric, crazy.
I will never get tired of watching
Just
grown men hug
people-
each
yeah,
other.
yeah. People in the
You could
most
give the Red
euphoric
Jacks a
state you
lesson
could
in
possibly
territory
see them
control.
in, and you can just absorb their happiness.
No, that's great. No, it is. There's definitely some truth there. Like, I mean, like the hockey and NBA playoffs are right there, and there's people clinching, and it's like, hell yeah! I don't even cheer for this team. I actually loathe this team, but you know what? It's guys being dudes. They're happy. They're all gonna shower together after, and just guys being dudes. That's what happens in locker rooms. They're shower beers. You ever had a shower beer? No one's
Say
having
I
a
have.
shower
I've had
beer.
shower coffee though.
Huh?
No, you're making
Huh.
it weird. Have you really?
Huh? Okay.
What? What?
How about-
baby? If I really need coffee in the morning and I need to shower too, the things happen together. Like what? What's the problem?
I mean, how does that feel?
Shower
Question mark?
lasagna?
Hold on, we can't go away from this for a second. Is it like, does it feel right? Like, is this what's going on there?
Coffee always feels right. What are you talking about?
That
You
is
got time for
true.
some coffee. Showers feel right too. You might be onto something. You know what? I'm gonna end stream. We're gonna pick this back up in the bathroom, and I'm going to report my findings.
Make sure
Yeah.
you yell World Star when you do, okay?
Okay.
I will. I'll go back to just my stress thing. I did mention this though on socials, and I think the channel posted it too. But I always just have to. It's whatever's in front of me. It's either my phone stressing me out, my
I love me
computer
some
stressing me
iced
out
coffee.
from work. Honestly, like family life. My kids sometimes on the right days they stress me out, and it's just I have to walk away. Grant the kids, they make sure they're supervised. I'm not just walking away and letting them play in the driveway by themselves. But wife takes them over. I just give myself 5 minutes, walk away, take a breath. They actually practice breathing exercises. If you guys haven't looked up 478 breathing exercise, please do because it is effective. It works. And then I just honestly look around the room, see what I have. I have a roof over my head. I got clothes on, the refrigerator's full of food, and then I go back out there and I'm ready to battle the kids again. And they get absolutely trounced in Nerf gun fights.
Hell yeah.
And honestly, just willing myself to exercise, which is hard to do in Minnesota in the middle of winter. But now that it's getting nice out, I'm finding it. Did my first run in a couple weeks today. Felt good. I feel like a better person for that. I heard a lot.
Yeah, what I like to usually do, I do it like before stream a lot. After like I've dropped the kids off,
Take those
I've got my
zones
coffee,
and hold them to your
right?
last breath.
I sit down on the couch, I recline, and the dog, curls up.
You captured Zone C. Enemy claimed Zone A.
Dogs kind of have a way of disarming it like that, don't they?
They do. They really do. I love
All right,
that.
well, after this little exchange, that guy's going to be running to Petco to see if there's bones in anything, because he's going to need all the puppies. That actually sounds quite nice. When did I get so bad at
Zone
sniping?
B captured.
Who gave me permission
You
to snipe
have
in this game at
advantage.
one point?
Zone C lost.
Oh no, I missed.
I do not have this kind of range. Can't be too crazy, but have a shower McDouble. I would actually have concerns about you if you're just hammering Mickey D's in the shower.
What? That might be a happy. That might be the happy place. All right.
Right, I just got Kraus murdered too.
Zone B lost.
There's also
Power
unhealthy
play.
ways to do that.
Enemy
That's
has your
effective.
zones. Zone A
I am,
captured. You're falling
but yeah,
behind.
but like seriously, though, like I need to get better at it because I do the doom scroll TikTok. I do the straight in. I'll do the matches in the game, or
Yeah, out on
You have zone
food
advantage.
and vices too, which the food up the back. I get it. Moderation, but yeah, that can get unhealthy quick. Or lose the food does love you back. You ever see
Zone
someone not
C
smiling when they're
captured.
hammering
Power
egg rolls?
Keep the pressure on.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah. I'm running around hammering egg rolls right now. Now I'm just thinking, what's the
Zone
weirdest thing
C
you can eat in the
lost.
shower?
In the weird things to eat in the shower.
Shower lasagna is maybe the #1 so far.
That takes a lot of work. Like, because like
Garlic
Zone
rolls?
C
that's
captured.
that's gonna
You
be in
have
your
zone
hands,
advantage.
smush. And that's like a
What's
true
all that?
a true disrespect of the lasagna.
It is. Italian lineage would be
Zone
rolling in their
B
grave.
lost.
Well, yeah, you bring up a good point though. Is the forcing. My wife is so much better about this than I am. She gets up right away in the morning and then she just gets to it. And she says it's the sitting up. It is quite literally the physical action of sitting up and then not going
Zone
back
A
down. Like,
captured. You have
start with that.
advantage.
Like once you do it, then it's not too bad. You sit back down, you're not getting back up though.
Correct.
Zone C lost.
That's why I like my struggle for exercise. Because now exercise is my run. And now it's like just do this for running. Are you crazy?
This is a chore now.
Zone A lost. Your enemy has a power
So like
play.
that's where this whole treadmill under the desk thing happened, right? So now I'm walking right while I play.
Zone C
those
captured.
things are
You
game
have
changers.
zone advantage.
Would recommend. Really, all is a great fit. I have only things about that. Like, it's legit exercise. It's not like at some point, like I'm 37. I'm not bodybuilding. I don't need to be squatting over 300 pounds anymore like I used to. Like, just moving. You're just doing something. Don't put metrics to it. And if you're just doing the tiniest thing, that's one more thing than you would be doing if you do anything.
Just moving around, period, is a win. Like it's, you know, getting some good airflow and just you don't have to be doing crazy stuff.
I mean, you can.
Yeah.
I'm curious too. I should have prefaced with that. You're so welcome.
Look,
I'm not gonna let him. Hey, look at me. I'm not
I
gonna let
play
anything
my
happen
golf
to you.
every weekend.
This time you mean
5 minutes remain.
See, I
A
don't
strong
really
start.
count hockey as
Fight
exercise
on.
anymore because they usually have like 10, 12 beers and crush a burger or Taco Bell or something after too. So it kind of keeps up. But that's if I wasn't playing hockey and doing all those, you know.
did he die?
Yeah, I need him.
I think they
Zone A
Yeah.
captured.
Yeah, I met him in the
Power play.
air with his
Keep
super.
the pressure on.
Archie, how are you? Yes, we're with Ants, Kraut. We're talking, really, I mean, mental health, but mental health in general. There's a lot of applies to everyone.
Did you really do that?
How are you?
Zone C lost.
I don't know, guys. I don't think a sidearm should reach like that.
If you believe it does.
Jeez,
Zone
come for
C
me.
captured. You have advantage.
We're catching golden gun back shots. Which way are you coming? Oh. No, that's the secret. Was that the leftover title? Oh, it change. Shoveling some files, scratching out 5 a.m. workouts. Wake up tomorrow. Well, I appreciate you hanging out. I mean, you're so close to it. You might as well just hang out with us
Finish
the
them.
entire night. You know, oh my God, don't listen
Zone
to me.
B captured. That's a
Yeah, on
power
that
play.
sleep-
You took
Sleep
them.
schedule too.
Now hold.
Really tall order for gamers, but man, you can stay consistent with that. That is life changing.
Hell yeah.
I always say when you're having
I could not
trouble,
ask
like,
for a
first,
better victory.
You need to get control of your sleep. Usually the first few things that, like a therapist or whatever.
You're a wall
Yep.
around those zones. Take
The
that iron
basics.
will beyond the
Trying to
crucible.
get some more routine into those.
And consistency.
Yeah.
Mix some fiber into that too if you really want to make things interesting.
Yeah. Gotta have a good
Yeah.
poop.
Consistency. Yeah.
Everyone loves a good poop. That's where I get all my good thinking done too.
And my doom scrolling.
Right? You set up a high intensity HIAT, isn't it? High intensity interval training, right? I think I remember what that acronym is. It's supposed to be 15 minutes. You crush 7 minutes in. Yeah, but you're still doing something, Polly. Like, that's how it was for running. I started running again. So I can preface this a little bit. We had a
Hey, can you back out
family.
real quick?
Yeah.
Kelly, what's your favorite
That's all.
iced coffee?
We had some family stuff happen. Long story short, got us all worrying about our health a little bit. So it was almost exactly a year ago. I had my physical, my yearly physical. I also made the mistake of doing this the day after the Super Bowl. So like the numbers were alarming because of that. But bottom line was like this is the first time I heard a doctor say, yeah, you got to start doing some stuff. And my wife had heard the same thing. We weren't really taking care of ourselves. And like exercise was awful at first. Like running around our neighborhood, it's almost 2 miles door to door around our neighborhood, and it was taking me like over an hour to do that, and I was so down on myself about it. But an hour turned into 55 minutes, turned into 50 minutes, and now I'm doing 2 miles in just under 20 minutes.
Oh, dang.
And it's like you just have to get used to the
Hell
steps.
yeah, man.
I'm proud
doing
of
it.
you, dude, 'cause
Toasted marshmallow?
never
I almost-
get anything going.
Ooh, hold on now.
I almost
I love
look
me a
with
good
the shirt
mocha
off.
iced
I'm just
coffee.
kidding. I'm actually pretty.
That's what I want. I want an iced coffee tomorrow. Thank
The
you,
walking
Kelly.
pad's huge. That's
Thank
all
you.
my wife has been doing for exercise, and she's down. I mean, diet too.
Costa,
That's obviously the number one
What's
thing.
going
but
on, Costa?
she's
I gotta
done, like,
catch up
60
with you.
pounds since last year.
Hey, Kelly, I gotta send you those measurements too.
Yeah, she's
for
so much hotter than I am.
the figurine.
You've seen the streams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see how out of yeah. I mean, it was already an uphill battle for me prior to that, and you see the
Now you
streams,
got
right?
those
You
shots.
guys
Yeah.
see how out of my league she is. Been more 5'9" this week and more than halfway. What's the event? What does that mean if you're able to entertain that? Thank you, Rock.
So glad Friday is here. Ready for the
Yeah.
weekend. Ready to work has been a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting people houses and homes and flipping this. It's a tough market.
It's probably the time of year that is the most active too, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Moving into
You
summer,
got people graduating that are coming down here for med school or working for the Space Coast, and they need an apartment, and it's just so much saturation when it comes to apartments and homes and everything. So you're just in an uphill constant battle to try to get people to move in.
Yeah. You're also in charge of technically in charge of getting a roof over someone's head. I imagine there's a little bit of pressure there.
Yeah, it can be very stressful to find a home. I mean, we all been through it, looking for a place to live. So I love what I do because I bring that Disney aspect from me working from Disney for 10 years, and I bring it into when I tour people and trying to de-stress them while they're on tour with me and try to help them as much as I can. It's
Control.
fun, but it is very tiring.
Yeah. Imagine. This guy runs on caffeine. Yeah, I mean that's one thing we didn't want to talk about too is just like
The zones are yours.
kind
if
of
you
a work
fight
life
for them,
struggle
Guardian.
dynamic, how that works in the household, and you just start talking about I've been getting my ass kicked with work the last couple weeks. Like that's just how it goes. It's very cyclical. But,
Enemy claimed zone C.
you just
Zone
remind
A
yourself when you're in the
captured.
thick of it. You're on hour 60 of the week. It's like I'm happy to be working right now. I remember how things were for me during COVID, and mainly just I was forced to that. I just didn't want to work. But there's also
Zone B
pressure
captured.
that
Zone
I think a lot of
advantage is
guys
yours.
feel. It just Kraus is maybe some unique but just innate pressure, like you have to be the provider. Like that's not the case. Like you don't have to be the breadwinner. Like you contribute. You have a family, you have a house. Like a relationship is very two-sided. Everyone's got their roles they gotta play.
All how I got to where I got. 9 to 5, more like 9 to 8, whatever.
Yeah.
And just pedal to the metal, even though my body was telling me,
Zone B lost.
Hey,
Enemy has advantage.
you gotta stop this, right? You gotta take some time. Like I was really good at
Zone C
taking care of
captured.
myself
You
just enough
have
so I could keep
advantage.
working, and my body failed. I can't get out of bed. Like,
Yeah.
This is what we don't want to do.
Yeah.
That part specifically too. I mean, that happens for you people. But again, being a guy, we're stubborn. Let's admit it, we're also dumb a lot of times. But we just push ourselves further than we need to sometimes. I don't know how it is at your house too, but I'm so much more of a baby about that stuff than my wife.
In regards to
Zone
what?
A lost. They have advantage.
No.
That company does not care about you.
Reach.
Like if you get ruined like that, because it happens. Like I was trying to stay. Work out,
Shut the enemy down.
but like I was using
Zone C
every
lost.
year, like
It's
for
a
like
power
2 or
play.
3 years.
Get those zones back.
All my vacation payment. Like so, I had no vacation.
Zone A captured.
And that's untenable, right? Like it's not, you can't keep that. So I knew I was eventually gonna fall. You know, just keep going, just keep
Zone
going.
B captured.
And,
You have advantage.
Super happy at the moment. Got my titanium
Hold on, I
cutting
gotta
board.
kill this
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I injured my back when I was 7.
Zone A
Basically just
lost.
walked.
They have advantage.
Walking was brutal. I always wanted to be
Yeah, it's
in
just
sports,
like,
so I convinced
you're
my
a number to
best
them.
friend to join
And
rugby.
you gotta get strength, but you also
How
like,
is rugby? That's awesome.
I tried it.
Go to the chiropractor.
Zone
Chiropractor
C
the
captured.
day
Zone
before a game.
advantage
Doesn't
is
seem
yours.
ever made. My confidence is mental. Hell yeah, Kelly. I love that. Fucking love that.
Hey, I've been doing this for years, and they just said, you know what I mean? I was like, man, they really don't.
they don't, yeah.
It's rough. It's sobering.
Zone A captured.
You hate to
have
hear
zone
that you're
advantage.
just a number before a company. Yeah,
Zone
you
C
are.
lost.
And I mean, I guess we all learned the hard way. Like when I was younger, it affected my relationship. It affected my home life. I was working the crazy hours, thinking that was the thing to do. And then when I couldn't physically do it, and they'll drop you so quickly, and they'll love you one day and fire you the next day without blinking an eye. And that's when I learned to take care of myself and my family first. Always. Never again.
You got it right. We lost catch.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Risk falling. Movement. With tough too is if you're a young professional trying to get into
Zone
stuff
A
too,
lost.
you don't know what
They
you don't
have
know.
advantage.
Like if you get into a corporate job first, that's a great researchers
Your
that don't.
enemy
There's
can't
like
kill
resources
if they're dead.
and like getting good at your job, but that's where that whole numbers thing is especially magnified. But you don't know any better. You get excited
Zone
about
A
pizza
captured.
parties and stuff like that. I'm very fortunate that I've landed with a very boutique employer. And they get that stuff. Like they force you to take vacations, say you're struggling, and
Only 5 minutes left.
you know it's tough. I think having these conversations with people hearing them, you realize that the grass sometimes is actually greener.
Zone C captured.
Don't be
You
afraid
have
to
advantage.
use that
Enemy
time
has
if you
zone
need to
advantage.
call out. Don't feel bad for doing that. And I think that's like the one thing that we always like we're fighting with, you know, they're gonna be upset with me or this and this. You need sometimes to take a day off. And
It feels it feels like you're letting them down, or being weak about it, but
Yeah.
that's not it. You're not good to, you're not even good to them if you're fried, if you're just burnt out, and you're not going home. You're not good to your family, your house after that.
If you're not 100%, they're gonna see it. It's gonna affect your job. It's gonna, like you said, it's gonna affect their home. So just take the extra day off. Take the vacation. You don't have to go anywhere for vacation. You just stay at the house. Stay at the crib.
Zone C lost.
You know, play
If you're
games.
enjoying it, it's not
Get
wasting
those
time
zones
if you're
back.
enjoying it.
You captured Zone
What's
A.
funny is
Zone
that
advantage
the day I
is yours.
quit, right, my wife was like, one of the happiest days of my life. You were so happy.
Yeah, real talk, man, for sure.
And like when I said, hey, do you want me to go back to
Zone
work?
B
She
lost.
took over.
Enemy
She was
has
like,
zone
"Hey, you
advantage."
Take care of the family for the last 10 years. And that was my very. Time for me to help out. And me, I'll do this. And, so you don't have to. You want me to go back
You
to work?
captured
And she
Zone
was
C. Zone advantage is yours.
You are so pleasant and happy now.
Yeah,
3
Oh,
minutes
yeah.
left.
This husband, and no.
yeah.
So,
No. Always, there's a fine line. Like, I will do anything for my kids, and if that means working a couple extra hours, like, that's never going to change for me to happen. But when it's, there's a difference between it being you're right. Prime has, always take time, prioritize them. And, yeah,
Zone A lost.
it's
Enemy
kind of
has
funny though, 'cause my
advantage.
wife is on her 1-year anniversary at her new job, and she had a
It's
great
weird when I
job,
don't work
making
out. I feel
great,
bad, tired.
great money.
Yeah,
More than she's
it's-
making now.
When
But
you like good rhythm when you work out and stuff like that,
they'd email
you
her
feel bad when you don't.
asking for something that's going to take her 4 hours to
A
do,
lot
and
of
they
people out
need it
there for
the next
themselves
morning.
work to live, not
Your
live to
enemy
work.
She's just
is
like, well,
pushing
that's
for
just that's
victory.
part of the job. That's why
Punish
I'm,
them for it.
making the money that I'm making, and she was
Zone
miserable.
A
And
captured. Zone
I'm really happy
advantage
that
is yours.
I hated her boss and her employer. After a while, I just kept on telling her she needs to get out of
Zone
there. Like,
C
we're fine
lost.
money wise.
They have advantage.
That's another thing is, like, as long as you're sustaining yourself or able to pay the bills, you can't really
Zone
put
A
a dollar
lost. Your
amount
enemy
on
has
how
a power
important that is
play.
to prioritize yourself and your own mentals. Yeah, I posted on LinkedIn about it, and there was
Zone C
some pretty
captured.
clear shade thrown at her
Defeat.
employer, and I was
Comes
very
for
proud
us
of her
all.
about that. Her previous employer. Talk your shit. Yeah, prior to
This
that,
war is
she
for
was making
territory.
so much more money than I
One
was
that you
too,
can
and that
win.
was again, I think that's
Fight another.
something that a lot of guys struggle with too, which I don't get it. Like, it's going to the same pot.
Yeah,
You're paying the
Yeah.
bills together.
it's one account.
You know?
It's
well, I mean, it is like the decision. Like I was mulling around the decision to quit for so long, right? And it was just really hard to actually just come to it because of the relationships you made, all the schooling you did, all the, like, all the sacrifice you made, all the effort you put into that job. Like you're just, to let go of it. Like, I was just. Yeah, it was hard to just make the decision to just let go. It's like I needed, having my wife, say it's okay, right, was big because it was,
Yeah.
it helped me, feel like I had permission to, but
Okay, done. Gonna go play video games. You got everything figured out. No. I mean, that's also another thing we were sort of talking about earlier too, is just like the opening up. It's really easy as a guy to compartmentalize what you're saying, and like in a relationship you realize how valuable that is, though, if you're with anyone, with your friends, your spouse, whatever. But like, that's what the very foundation of our relationship is. Just there's zero secrets. When there's emotions, we're not holding anything back. And I mean, that's how you get to the situation that you're in, where your partner's saying, hey, I get it, we've had this talk, I know you well enough because you talk about these things with me. You're open. You don't hide those things. You don't bottle it up because you think it's a sign of weakness or whatever. I don't know. That was maybe my issue for the longest time.
I
Is
learned
like,
that I learned that I was not very good, like, at expressing anger. Like when I started doing therapy, right? I was very good training, right, from parents and things like that of just holding it in until you explode, kind of thing, right? Like just things like that. And,
Yep.
like I've learned, you know, after doing it for a long time now, like you know, it's better. Like it is actually better for your relationship to, in the moment, get angry. You know, let it out there and get mad, show your anger, than to bottle it, right? Because
Yeah.
you know, then you know, yeah, sure, your wife will see it, or you know, or your significant other will see it, and you know, it's gonna be anger, and it might be tough to deal with, but it'll be a little thing. It'll be a little bit of anger or frustration, and not like 2 months worth or 3 months worth of you know, contempt and other things.
Yeah.
Festering, right? It's much better.
Capture and
you know,
defend,
I don't, you know, it's like don't explode as much and things like that because you're letting it out little by little.
Zone A
You're not a bull charge times 10. You suck at like
Yeah.
3 or 4.
enemy claims zone C.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah. I had a problem with that. It's gotten better throughout the years with my wife, but like 2020, I will always say that's when everything hit downhill for me mentally, and like losing my job, furlough, can't do anything. You know, my wife had to pick up the slack when it comes to like paying bills and stuff, just because of the inconsistency when it comes to, you know, stimulus checks and living situation. And I was always the one. I started working when I was 14 underneath the table, and I never stopped. So to not work for that 7-8 months, it tore me apart. Like there was no video game that was helping me, and I learned so much about myself and stuff that I needed to work on. So that's why I was like so big on mental health now, because 2020 took me out. It took like my joy and everything away, and I couldn't do it. And my wife couldn't do anything to help me because I was so stubborn and I like stayed in the shell.
Yeah.
So, you know, never hold it in.
You wanna-
It's essentially
No.
the thing.
I mean, you find unhealthy ways to do it too. I will be perfectly open that I took it out on the bottle. I was just whatever. That's not what. That's just how people handle things. Because I'm a guy and I just sit in the ground and drink beer and it's like, oh my god, that's so unhealthy. Once you stop doing stuff like that, like yeah, you can't do that. You do. You feel so much better. You feel physically lighter when you can do stuff like that.
Zone C lost.
Yeah.
Enemy
Well,
has zone
yeah.
advantage.
Okay.
Zone
I
A
was just
captured.
talking
You
about probably
have
that
zone
makes me super
advantage.
happy to hear. That's kind of what we're hoping to get out of this, and we're hoping other people do too. So thank you for telling us. Prime, the older we get, the more we realize the balance of working and enjoying. Obviously, money helps all, but not to be dependent on me. Yeah, I mean that's it. That's kind of where I sort of go back to my stress thing too when I start freaking out about stuff, and it's like I got to take stock on what I immediately
Zone
have with
B
me, and
lost.
you know, it doesn't make things go away, but it just it's like, okay, how mad can I really be? You know, disarm yourself a little bit.
Zone
I
advantage
feel like
is
that's how a
yours.
lot of our, you know, the generation before us was raised. You know, any parental figures were just like, just you're fine, walk it off.
Yep. Take some Robitussin, you'll be all right. It just we were trained to be tough and not to express our emotions and anything. It was just like suck it up and keep on going. And a lot of us, you see them now, they still live by that model, and you can't do that. It's not healthy. It's not good for yourself. You crash out. What the kids say now, you crash out, and you don't understand. I know I'm old. You don't
I love it.
and you don't understand why. It's like my parents was like that. Well, my mom was like that. We had to be tough. My dad left me when I was 5 years old, and didn't come back. So I didn't understand what was going on. So we had to suck it up. We had to pay rent and make sure to keep the lights on. So we all start working at a young age. So me growing up, I had no idea what this like taking care of yourself was, because we had to do what we had to do. But you can't. It's not healthy.
Nope. No, that whole generation too was just really bad because there was such a stigma about being on Prozac or anything, and that's, you know, Wellbutrin quite literally saved my life. But it was very stubborn about getting on it. I'm fine.
I'm not finding
Well,
this game right now. We need somebody to make
No,
me
I'm
feel
good.
better. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna need an extra. Gonna need an extra Wellbutrin after this one.
I need
Just
to
kidding,
leave.
that's-
We close the gap. I need somebody.
Prague, hey, how are you? There it is. It is the balance. I know that becomes such a douchey thing to say. It's like, well, it's all about finding a balance. I mean, it is. Like, there's a reason that phrase gets beaten to death, is because that is it. I think people do say it and just not realize what that means, though. But yeah, yes. I just watched that. I watched that in real time, Kraus. Good.
Stop hitting me,
Enemy
G.
has advanced. Zone B.
Oh,
Zone
someone have
advantage
to
is
see me in
yours.
the middle. I'm tired of getting hit.
5
Come here.
minutes
I've been
remaining.
doing crimes with the sidearm. I think I need to switch it up for a little bit. We'll probably go for, I don't know, like another
Zone A lost.
30, 40 minutes. I mean, that was, again, sort of the point of this was the chat. Hopefully, like, you guys are taking something away. Please chime in. I'm trying to get the messages when I can here, but you know, get people comfortable talking about themselves. And I know it is men's mental health is what we're talking about, but this is open to anybody. So,
Yes.
men's, just put the men's label on because we're
Zone
big
C
babies.
captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm huge baby. Huge baby.
Baby. Okay, but I will stand up for man when saying men cold is the real thing. Okay, it hits us so much harder than it hits anyone else. Just kidding.
Oh, I'm a little punk when I get cold. Oh yeah, I admit it. I am an absolute baby. My wife
Yeah.
reminds me. She don't have to remind me. I know. They go through hell. Me?
Yep.
If I get a sniffle, I'm down. I'm in bed.
Yep.
Covered up.
Nope. Put every blanket in the house on me. Put me in front of Price is Right. Like it's the only way I'm fixing this.
One life
My
to
wife
live.
is sitting there, she's puking and she's still handling both
Your
kids
enemy
and
can't kill if
can
they're
somehow
dead.
magically fix the car now too. Like she's just getting all these superhuman things done.
I
It
fixed
is.
the belt on the car. What?
Enemy has advantage. They've almost won.
No. I should have thrown that back at him.
I blew your back out.
Embarrassing.
God, I mean, I hit you.
Yoo-hoo. Prague, hi, how are you?
But just doing like stuff like this and talking it out loud. There's no such thing as a bad situation or whatever. Like, I think once again, fear of talking about things and being embarrassed by it that's what gets a lot of people not to
3
talk.
minutes left.
It's all right. Just find that trust circle and find that person that you can talk to, but to get it out and never hold it in. Holding it in sucks.
You'd be surprised how many people like are immediately around you that are dying to have these conversations,
defeated.
but
Fight again.
don't, because like you said, it's just,
Persistence is key.
they're not comfortable with it. So be the person that starts it.
You've got
Cold will
hold
take us
those
down, but
zones.
working on something in the shop and
I tried
crushing
to talk
fingers
to
on
my
any of the
parents about
mishaps,
my
and we're like,
friends
we're
passing
fine.
away,
Or
so they just gave me this suicide highlight number.
That
Definitely
is-
a generation that
critical
doesn't
hit
talk about-
there.
You're right. They don't talk about their feelings. They just
God, yeah,
it's-
I'll get blown up in hockey, and I'm
it's-
totally fine. I have a broken
Kelly,
rib
it's
cage.
tough because
My spine's just been turned into
No,
powder,
we,
but I sleep in one
we
hotel bed.
grew up, Kelly. You
One
grew
bed
up
that's not my own,
with
and
that
I
being
am
tough,
I'm out for the count.
but
for
that's
an
not
entire
how
week.
it works, and that's not how it was supposed to be.
Arctic,
We just
thank you.
didn't know better.
Be well, get some rest.
So, I feel you. It's the worst thing.
I appreciate you guys talking
just
though, and
get a
doing this. I
number.
know it does take a little bit to get into
You
it.
want to express your
expose
feelings.
yourself, but there's also kind of something I think you pick up from streaming is you get comfortable doing that after a little bit, and I mean that's what you're doing. You're just sitting here talking to people the whole time, so
Yeah.
good for you guys. Good for you guys for providing that outlet for other people too.
Always. I feel like that's why we're here. It's a safe space to talk about it, and I love hearing both you and Kraus' stories. It's remarkable. It gives me motivation. It does keep going,
Yeah.
and you're right. Sometimes you just want to say it out loud, but you just don't know the time and right space. So this is really good. I love doing these stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's to that too. There's definitely trauma dumping is very much a thing. You have to kind of pick where when you're doing it. Don't just kick the door in at happy hour and unload whatever's going on with you. But it's there's an art to it. You get more and more comfortable with it. There's the stereotype, like when I go to hockey, it's the first time I get out of the house, usually all week because I work from home full time. And it does sometimes, like there's a couple guys that are, maybe a little bit more loose with their vocabulary. I'll just put it that way. But they'll come in and like, I'll just say they straight up complain about their wives or home life or their kids or something like that. And I get what they're trying to do. That's them trying to get it out. But there's a much more constructive way to do that. It's like what Kraus said, like you can focus on the bad, sure, and that's just going to keep bringing you down. Just appreciate that you're out of the house and you're with other people, and like everyone's on that same wavelength, and you're going to get your validation one way or another. You don't need to be an asshole about it, Right. I'm just getting into relationship stuff.
You captured Zone C. Enemy claimed Zone A.
Why am I still sniping?
Oh,
why do you guys not?
Grenade. Time to leave. Not my business anymore. You hit me hard too.
Why are you guys still letting me snipe?
Because I believe you're gonna hit one. That's the thing. I believe.
Who told you that?
I did.
I would get your money back by whoever told you that.
I've seen you snipe crazy. Oh, you're frozen. Now you're punched. I believe you.
That's happened to me in the last. They nerfed aim assist on controller, and then my life got flipped, turned upside down. Started making trouble in my neighborhood.
Knew it.
Can someone pick me up?
Zone B
Chat.
captured. You.
Sniper, no sniping.
Oh. I also have
I'm
a
just
wicked
stealing all
dark sense of
Krause's
humor.
tangles. He very
Kelly,
specifically asked me
I
not to
look
do
at
that.
you and I say it.
For real,
Me
though.
too.
This is the best sidearm in the game.
Right there.
SMG in the game.
My sense of humor.
What am I using?
Look. Catch me outside the stream. It's a great time. It's a great time in the stream, and it's a great time off the stream too.
Where is he? Let me talk to him.
Flowers. If Flowers is still here, she can vouch.
This thing is actually kind of fun. We're also taught to do things by ourselves and figure things out, but best advice I received in my 20s was you'll never get through life without help, so don't be afraid to ask. Yeah, that's a big thing, especially at work. Like, I'm very fortunate that I had a mentor that like stepped in and knew when I needed it. But I've seen that too, where people they get scared because they think it's a sign of weakness. Like, oh shit, I'm gonna be in trouble because I don't know how to do this thing. So you know how much more trouble you're gonna be in if you totally bung something up?
Don't communicate.
Don't communicate. Thank you. That's it.
I saw a group of people and my knee.
It's just your eyes roll back into your head.
You got itchy, yeah.
Yeah, that was an Undertaker eye roll. Y'all know it when y'all have y'all super and y'all turn the corner and see the whole team.
Yeah. You just start foaming at the mouth with
And
excitement.
then you miss.
I put on another sniper, by the way. What is wrong with me? Actually, Occluded's usually my baby.
Zone B.
There's something wrong. We're fighting right now, though.
I love my frozen orbit.
It's tried and true. I'm gonna try that SMG. I got a decent one. I haven't really started around with it. It feels like it's supposed to be more of a PV one. SMGs are just in kind of a weird spot right now in PvP.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Oh, we're back. Damn it, it was a body shot.
What were the wolves? Fun.
Oh my god.
Are you okay? Can I help you? You need
I'm
assistance.
I'm scratching the ground.
Oh, yep. You try to be Spider-Man. Sure, you know what happened.
Double down.
Here, but it's okay if I do this early enough. I'll get it back.
It'll go back. Ah!
My meme bringer. What do you play, Polly? Are you raids, dungeons, GMs, all that fun stuff?
One after another.
Come on.
Zone C locked.
That's a special weapon.
I I've been enjoying the dungeons lately. I've been playing that more than PvP.
Zone A captured. You have zone advantage.
I gotta get through that new one.
Say the word. I got crackhead friends.
That didn't go how I envisioned it.
Your
Upgrade
enemy
this one to
can't
go.
kill if
Dungeons
they're
mostly
dead.
slowly learning raids. I still haven't completed Salvation's Edge either.
So you haven't really beat the witness yet. That's crazy.
No. No, I haven't.
When you
I
say
just
it
let
like
the rest
that.
of the rest of the community did it for me. Spent 20 hours in that first encounter. I paid my dues.
Oh, day one race.
You talk about stress and vulnerability. God, those things really bring out the worst in you.
You want to talk about mental health? Don't do day one.
No, correct. What's the one called with the caretaker? I keep on. They blend in now to me.
Vow.
Yeah. So, like, I took off like 2 months in advance. We had a raid team and practice and everything, and go in. There's nothing like getting DPS checked for 15 hours.
Yep.
And then, like, we'll take a break and come back in like a couple hours, and then you get food poisoning, and then you have to like.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I had food poisoning, so and I tried to go on, and it was coming out of everywhere. It was really bad. I had to go to the hospital. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend anyone raise.
Nah.
I wouldn't.
They're kind of a cool experience. Before kids, I understood the allure, but like it's not even that I'm out for 2 days now. I'm out for like 4 days because my body just can't recover.
I'll
Zone
cheer
A
on,
lost.
and I'll wait for them to get rid of contest mode. Like I know this year's GCX, I think the raid is going to be that
Zone
weekend.
advantage is yours. Double down.
I'll still probably move it, but yeah,
Fought like
it's
a
looking,
titan
it's
of the
finding up
first
pretty close to it. He's gonna be a GCX.
Yeah, I'll be there. You know,
I
it's
want to be.
you better so I can give you a
Yeah.
big ass hug. I'm giving out hugs. That was the first one.
It's
This
time,
that big beautiful guy. That's actually who was supposed to be here. That's who you replaced tonight.
You're winning.
Kraus.
Stay
Nelstar.
strong.
He had last second stuff come up, so thanks for being our plan B.
I was really happy when I heard your name. I was like, I hope you can make it because you were streaming. I was like, oh, he goes for a long time, and I know it takes a lot of energy to have that energy. So thank you. I know.
Don't do day one raids. He plays PvP for 20 hours straight.
Put a smile on his face. You know how crazy that shit is? Excuse me. That's a genuine pure 1900s crackhead.
Yeah. I honestly, at one point, Rock, that crossed my mind is like, what if they just make it the most immersive raid ever? Like your raid is doing laps around the pool or something. Universal.
Then sign me up. You'll see me in the lazy river.
You know how exhausted everyone's gonna be though if they do it like the week before too. Cool, we just went through this awful thing together. Like, let's just go to the bar and talk about it together.
Whoever participates, I'll give them a shot when they come to GCX. Protecting my mental health is avoiding PvP in general. Kelly, I feel you. You know what? You're right.
It can be fun. You
Yeah.
gotta make your own fun.
Yeah, you really do.
How do you first? You first.
No, I get inspired watching y'all PvP stream for a while. I'm like, damn, let me turn it on. And I get smacked in the forehead and I turn it off again. So,
Yeah.
I could not ask for
That's
a
just
better
budgeting your energy at that point too. Banging your head against the wall. Like for trials or comp. Yeah, at some point you gotta cut yourself off.
Your victory gives the city
Like
hope,
Krause, you probably get
Guardian.
this a lot though, because you are kind of like you spearhead the whole, as you call it, sodium-free PvP. How many times do you get asked, how do you do it and just not get mad? I know you turn team chat off is a big one, but
Oh, I mean, no, I usually go into the whole, because like I don't like the whole. I mean, I know that the whole not serious like response is one that people use a lot, but I don't like using that one because it's like it's kind of invalidating.
yeah,
Right. It's more like I always launch into the the perspective of like like Mamba mentality or when you're because I played basketball, right? And you need to have, when you play sports just in general, right? You need to have a short memory, right? And you experience the situation, you feel it, whatever reaction comes, it comes and like let it happen, let it go out. Because it's not like I don't yell, I yell a lot.
yeah,
But then like I'm fine afterwards, right? Because I let it out. And then but then it's gone. It's you short memory. Like the next gunfight is coming, and it's the first gunfight, right? It's every gunfight you have is the first gunfight. And,
I like that.
Yeah, and because you're gonna experience it, you're gonna learn what you need to learn from what happened, right? And then you're gonna move on, and you're gonna forget it. And it's like that Kobe Bryant had that thing where it's like every shot that he takes is his first shot. Like it's he has no history. He hasn't made 5 shots. He hasn't missed 5 shots. It's his first shot. And taking that into PvP makes it so you're always in the moment. You're always focused on what you're trying to do, and that's what you want, right? Because if you're encumbered by the oh, that guy had lag and he teleported and he killed me and it's bullshit. I mean, yeah, it probably was, but that's not going to help you win your next fight and the fight after that, and it's probably going to make you lose some of those fights because you're still thinking about what happened 5 minutes ago. And you see, like, there's one of the phenomena of PvP is, you see people all the time snowball, right? They're mad, they're now madder, now they're madder, right? And everything is building on top of you. They're letting nothing go, right? And so they just become one giant rage monster. And, you'll see those people quit after a couple games or even rage quit or, like, right, I'm done with PvP for today, right? And you're okay. I mean, it's cool, but this is, like, I understand, like, these are skills, right? Like, these are things that you can learn how to do, but that is the approach that I do this, because, having a sports background, like, it's kind of more natural for me to convert that into this, right? Because this is my competitive arena now. I can't play basketball anymore. My body won't let me, so I can apply my competitive nature here now and take what I learned in my sports days into the crucible.
You dunk on noobs here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Krause, I have a question though, because
No
I'm a
zone
big sports
means
junkie.
no
2
victory.
questions for you. Right? You
Take
said you
them
play basketball.
and
Mama
crush your
mentality.
enemy.
What position did you play when you're in your peak?
Shooting guard.
Zone A
Okay,
captured.
so you're a
Enemy
scorer.
claimed Zone C.
Score for us.
I was like shooting guard. Like always loved Wade. So like I played like that, mid range stuff, a lot of drives to the basket. I love Wade. So like
Enemy claimed
a
Zone
lot of my
B.
game is like
Enemy has
I like
advantage.
All right, okay. Now, this is the question that, it never gets old. I gotta ask, who is your GOAT? Your greatest.
Jordan.
Zone C captured. Zone
100%
advantage
Jordan.
is yours.
But I will acknowledge that LeBron is number 2. But what I
Zone
do
A
have,
lost.
what a lot of people don't do, because I think a lot of people ignore Kobe. And like Kobe's my 3. Like 100%, he's my 3.
And
I'll always associate Kobe with that taking a free throw with a torn ACL.
Right.
Just like out there, just like hill ice in his veins. Like, I have 2 fine legs for the next 3 shots. I'm fine.
Yeah, I mean, I remember I'm pretty old, so like I watched all of Jordan's prime, right? Like So
Yeah.
I have the knowledge of I have the what do you call it? The honor of having seen Jordan in his prime and appreciate it, and having seen LeBron in his prime and appreciate it, and Kobe too.
Yeah.
Right? Like so.
We're the
All
best
very
have
cool,
done it.
right? So
I think
Yeah.
chat's turning on you pretty quick here, Kraus. For Mount Rushmore basketball,
Matt,
well, so you'd need one more then on that one, Kraus.
Oh,
Bugs Bunny.
I'm not.
Everyone knows roller spaghetti. What are you talking about?
Thank you, Lola Bunny, for
Ron, Jordan,
making me the man I am.
Steph, and Magic.
Zone
It's
C
either
lost.
Magic or
It's a power
Shaq.
play.
Matter of fact, I'll
Get
put
those
Shaq
zones
over
back.
Magic. So yeah, it would be
Zone B captured.
Bron, Mike, Steph, and Shaq. It's my Mount Rushmore. They're not my. I wouldn't say it's like my top 4 players, but it's just what they did for the game.
Well, Rock, you got to spit it now.
You have zone
You
advantage.
can't just ask and not.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about basketball. I should say know nothing. I pay attention to the headlines, but if you watch
Zone
me
B
dribble a
lost.
ball, you would
Enemy
vomit.
has zone
What's your
advantage.
Mount Rushmore for hockey? Oh yeah, we can go to your lane. Yeah, let's go. First your goat in hockey, and then your Mount
I
Rushmore.
mean, no one's ever gonna come close to Gretzky's numbers. Like I know OV just broke the all-time goals record. If Gretzky never scored a single goal and you counted his points and stuff, he still is the #1 point leader. Like that's how good he was. It was insane.
Shut the enemy down.
Gretzky, Yager,
Double down. Together. as
probably
one. I love it.
Ovi, and then probably I don't know, maybe Bobby Orr. Throw a defenseman in there.
Zone B captured.
Yeah, no.
You
Bobby Orr or
have
Nicholas Strom,
advantage.
kind of a tie
Pacific
between
Kid?
them. It's up there. Sid is definitely up there. I think by the time he retires, Connor McDavid will be up there too. But we see that guy do is inhuman. Go if you ever get bored and you just want to like get into hockey for 10 minutes, just go look up Connor McDavid highlights. It's unfathomable the stuff that he does.
Like Kelly said, Ovechkin. Okay, well, that's where you're. Yeah, Ovi is phenomenal. I never appreciate him because I'm a Crosby fan, because I'm a Penguins fan. So I know I took a lot of heat when I was younger. I don't care because I watched what Crosby did to my USA team several times. And you know what? Did I celebrate? Yes. But I appreciate good players, great players. But you know, I know the hate that I got from being.
I think that's something that's lost, right? Like
Yeah.
appreciating greatness when it's there, right? Because that's hard for a lot of people to do. You know,
Yep. It took me a long time to get there.
you spend a whole life, like a whole career, someone's great, hating their guts, and don't get to appreciate what's
Skip Bayless.
like what you were watching.
Only 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It-
I do feel it with Crosby because I'm also a diehard Flyers fan, and it's the same rivalry. I hate it through forever, but he's incredible. He honestly, him and Ovi saved the game of hockey as far as like his sex appeal and making it remain one of the major sports in North America.
Yeah, it's it was Crosby got the ring first, and then watching Ovechkin chase to get the ring, and he played on those Capital teams that they were very competitive, but they always had ran into something in the playoffs, something always happened, or they run against Pittsburgh.
Zone B
But
lost.
to see
Enemy
him win
has
his first one
advantage.
was phenomenal, and what he's doing now. So
I'm pretty sure he's still hungover from that championship.
And with the one day he had the Stanley Cup, probably
Yeah.
pretty debaucherous. Yeah.
Did you ever see the highlights when they went to the Nationals Park, and they're
No.
I mean, it's like 2 in the afternoon, and they're can barely stand. They're swimming around in the fountains together and like spitting water in each other's
where you
mouths.
from?
with the
That's where
cup.
they beef at.
It's like, you know what?
Zone B
Live your life.
captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Are y'all baseball people?
I'm a huge baseball fan, yeah. I don't have much to cheer for right now with all the teams been playing, but
You know, they're a team. You know, that division is not. That division can be won probably by a 500 team.
it's just whoever doesn't want to lose the most. Basically.
I took flack from my team. I still do. Don't care. I have a reason to love my Yankees. It's because my whole family was born in New York.
3 minutes. Hold
and that's what I
strong.
followed,
And
and
this battle is
It's
yours.
unfortunate, you know. We
You had like 2 years where they weren't the most hated team, and you can thank the Houston Astros for that.
I can think the Dodgers right now. This is great. The
I would
Dodgers
adore
are the
that
one.
too.
They're talking about having a salary cap in baseball now because of the Dodgers. You want to have Shohei Ohtani want to defer his whole life contract until he retires, so you can get everybody here. I don't want to hear nothing but the
The art of the
That's
deal.
one. I love it.
Man.
Oregon, thank you for following. How are you?
Zone
Welcome
B
in.
lost. Enemy has advantage. One
Number
final push and
again,
victory is
Barry
yours.
Bonds is still the number
Zone
one. They're not my
advantage is
favorite. If we're
yours.
going just by who is the best, Barry Bonds is still. Say what you want about steroids.
Zone
Obviously,
A
it sucks,
lost.
but steroids don't teach you how to swing a bat and how to steal bases. They just make you a little bit better at it.
It just gives you a big head. That's all. Literally,
And
big
they
head.
make your head swell up like a grapefruit too. Yes.
It's Griffey than Bonds for me. Griffey was just the smoothest
Yep.
swing of all time. But Barry Bonds, like, yeah, I don't care if you take steroids. Like, yeah, don't do it. Kids, don't do it. But that don't teach you. Yeah, that don't teach you how to hit a baseball.
Yeah.
You know, he had some recovery issues.
I don't think he belongs in the Hall of Fame. I will say that,
Ooh,
just because of that.
I think he got the Hall of Fame when he was with Pittsburgh. If you take his San Francisco
Captured
numbers
zone
away,
A.
he was a
Zone
Hall of Famer
advantage
with the
is
Pirates.
yours. I could not
He
ask for a
was
better
very,
victory.
very good with the Pirates. We're doing good, Oregon. We're probably do like one more match here.
You fight
Probably wrap
like
it
a
up pretty
demon
soon.
for these zones. Bring me your
We're good.
friends.
It's been a lot
I
of good
need
talks
more
tonight.
like you.
I didn't see where we're at for final tally on the day for that. It feels like it goes up like $5,000. The fundraiser. Jeez, that's the word. That's what we're doing here. We are at. I thought we broke 50,000 earlier. This is saying otherwise. I'm gonna have an outdated link. Say we're at 49,000. So if anyone wants to go, like, you know, a quick little $387 in there to even that out.
So many
do it, it's a
mental
trap.
health kits are being made because of this, and this has just been phenomenal to watch.
That is 4,961 mental health kits
And
that go out to people.
there's so much in the kits. You know, I have one myself in my office, and then working the booths at, you know, MegaCon and the GCX and whatnot, and seeing and just handing them out to people who it's so much great information. There's great information on our website too as well. There's a lot of resources out there, and then the ambassadors. I can't say enough about how great our ambassador team is.
You got some good folks here. I think that's also one of the first things I knew you as too, Kraus, was you were one of the first GMH people I kind of started paying attention to.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Sarah, thanks for hanging out and listening to the stupid stuff we talk about. I mean, it has been good conversations, but then, yeah, we start talking about shower lasagna and stuff like that, and it spirals pretty quickly.
Lasagna.
I love
Kraus, I can't-
lasagna.
Sour coffee still is...
Control.
I'm going to try it tomorrow morning. I'm going to try it after my workout, I think.
Shower coffee.
I think it's better when you get, like, if you were just like grabbing Starbucks or something and you got like a cup like that, then it's a little better.
Yeah,
The
you're
zones
not
are yours.
you're not drinking out of a
Shower
mug,
item,
right?
Guardian.
Just confirm.
Right? Yeah. No, we're not doing a mug. Yeah.
I just want to get clear. So this is
Enemy
shower
claims
coffee we're
zone
talking
C.
about, right? You know.
Yeah.
So Now we're going to shower. The shower
Zone A
is the
captured.
water hitting you in the face
Captured Zone
while
B.
you drinking the coffee.
Have advantage.
It could be, you know.
Describe your showers in great detail, real quick.
Yes, and
Usually I put the coffee on a shelf out of the water, okay? And then as I'm, you know, I take sips, you know, wash the hair, take a sip, wash the hair, wash the body, take a sip.
Zone B
I'm gonna take a
lost.
picture
They
of
have advantage.
my little Yeti bullet in the shower tomorrow and post it with no context.
See, I thought that you were just this full like shower going. You're drinking the coffee while the water hitting you in the face, and it's pure joy. 'Cause that sounds like pure joy. I mean, it's something I'll probably do.
Zone C captured. Zone
The
advantage.
whole thing started because we're talking about shower beers, and shower beers are a very real thing. After hockey, you just throw some crappy light beer in the middle of there. I can crush a couple, 2-3 of them in a 3-minute shower.
But wait, are you drinking it while the water hits your face? Once again, that's one of my questions. That
No, you do like a little side step out. Like you strafe out of the shower. You dip in and out.
Got it.
Oh.
You're crouch spamming the water and drinking at the same time.
Okay, so yeah, you're peeking. Okay, all right, you know. So,
Don't ego. You don't want to ego the shower when you got a beer in your hand or coffee in your hand.
but what if
Mitchie, how are you?
What if you drink it while you're showering? Because that's what you think of when you think of shower drinking or shower coffee and shower beer is the water is hitting your face and then you're drinking whatever or you're eating the thing. That's why I thought
Zone A
lasagna
lost.
shower
Enemy has
would have been
advantage.
nasty. But the way you're talking about it, I can peek out the shower, get a
you-
bite of my lasagna, and go back in the shower. That's kind of like
Hey man, you
cheating.
go in there, throw a little grated parm on it between bites. You do whatever you want. You make your own rules. I mean, you're eating shower lasagna. There's obviously no laws going on in your life at that point.
Yeah, I think with the shower lasagna, the way I'd do it is I'd have the lasagna in one hand and I'd be like a waiter. You know what I mean? Just have it in one hand. The other hand does the washing or whatever needs to happen, you know, or you know takes a bite from the fork, and then if I need to go to the other hand, I switch hands. You know what I'm saying? And
Then what do you do with the garlic bread? Because it comes with garlic bread.
I mean, that's on the plate,
thought that-
bro. Come on.
Okay. Mitchie, how are you? Long time no see, man. Hope you're well.
Come on, stop hitting
Zone
shoulders.
A captured. Zone advantage is yours.
These conversations, we're each somebody's emergency contact, by the way.
I just, you know, I feel like it's a great idea to shower in whatever of your favorite beverage or
Shut the enemy
food and
down.
whatever
Zone
makes you
C
happy,
lost.
right?
Enemy
Okay,
has
would it be
zone
better
advantage.
if you had one of those rain showers that like drops water from above, like from like one of those 90s R&B videos, and then you're having your coffee or your beer?
Zone B captured. You have
That-
advantage.
would that be
yes,
better?
it would.
Praise God.
It would be
Alright.
better. But you have to have Genuine playing. You have to have Pony playing too if
Yeah.
you're going to be in a rain shower like that.
You know, you have to do pony. You can just my whole
B
life
lost.
has changed. You start doing the slow body roll when you drink. I think that would be a perfect like shower coffee.
Zone A lost.
Oh, yeah.
Power
You
play.
get Kohler
Enemy
Showerhead
has zone.
sponsoring Guardians Mental Health by the end of the stream, or banning us, putting up a restraining order. I can't quite tell.
Joe can't hear none of this, right?
No, Joe's. I hope he's sleeping.
I just
Shower calzone. I got
Joe?
time for a shower. I got one of those. Just making a list of shower items. My wife's just me wonder, what are you doing? Why are you eating so much food in the shower? Why did you bring the George Foreman grill into the bathroom with you?
my stress relief.
Yeah, don't question it. I need this. There we go. I can get those
Communicate with
sometimes.
you.
See that Wrinkle Nilaus drinking in the
Zone
bar?
C lost. Enemy
Do they?
has
That's silly.
advantage.
Our rule is just don't be idiots and don't have glass. But people are usually pretty respectful about it.
Zone advantage is yours.
You drink relatively responsibility. Now the parking lot, that's a different situation. Absolute
Don't
Neanderthals
mean
there.
it's better when you have to store iced
Zone
coffee.
B lost.
And now I just want iced coffee tomorrow. I'm like, and you know, iced coffee will be
Well, that's
hurting my
bad.
stomach, and then I gotta take
Okay.
a poop at work, but I gotta make sure
Okay,
I
you gotta
clock in
answer about
to
another
get
30
paid.
seconds here if you want
I'm
some.
5 minutes left.
Hang tight. We'll be right back. Well, even though you are also a Guardian's Mental Health Ambassador, so you're not really a special guest, but you're kind of a special guest,
Zone A
just because
lost.
this was his
It's a
last
power
second.
play. Get those zones back.
You can pick who gets raids tonight, Kraus.
Do I?
You sure do. Hang on, let me go live real quick.
World Star. I missed.
Oh, we lost. We lost this guy. He's had enough of our shit. He's gonna go hit the showers, maybe make some waffles at the same time.
Shower waffles.
Nah, I mean, Waffle House might be in the play tomorrow.
You captured Zone
Something like
C.
getting a good
Time for that.
waffle and a good fight. That's free entertainment.
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
It comes with the fight. That's the best part. You don't need to pay for it.
Yeah. You know the way the economy is. You know, I take wherever I can free.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Kraus.
I
You're
just
popping
destroyed
off?
that whole well. Dude.
That was the kids'
Three
thing now.
people in that well.
You are lit.
Now there's 3 piles of smoldering
Zone A
ash in that
captured.
well.
Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone
I
C
really enjoyed
lost.
that. I enjoyed that very much.
I enjoyed that you enjoyed that.
What does the kid say? You got Riz? You got Riz.
Hey.
That was very anime, what I just did to that guy.
Come around this corner. Oh, gotcha.
You are the Riddler.
Hi! You just gotta do a quick little look-see here. Just got 2 tap-eye criminals. Rock, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for moderating. I put you to work right off the rip, and I know you weren't planning on that, so please
3
forgive me.
minutes remaining. Enemy has advantage.
Make sure you use code MEXPLAYS for your little special treats later. You know what I'm talking about.
Zone
It's
C
way creepier than that was
you
supposed to.
have advantage.
Well, our team quit.
50% off shower beers.
I tell you.
Oh,
it
that
sounds
connected?
Like everything is better when you do it like in the shower, like eating and stuff.
I think so.
Listen to R&B. The thing is, I can't explain the fascination of it, why beer just tastes so much better in the shower, but it does.
Shower is a happy place.
It is.
It's great. It's where I get a lot of my critical thinking done.
Same.
Zone B lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
I do sing quite a bit in the shower. I'm like top 3 best shower singers in the game. I'm proud of it. I work hard.
3 opponents down.
Win a lot of imaginary arguments in the shower. Oh, I wanted an axe. I just got this stupid ice pick.
Zone C lost. It's a power play. Get those zones
Not gonna
back.
lie, that felt pretty good.
Enemies almost won. Zone B
Oh, I'm saving you.
captured. 2 for
I
1.
appreciate having the tab up and hanging out.
Hell yeah, Big Ann. I'm right behind you, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you guys are doing it,
Let me grab that
I'll
ass.
follow you.
Yep. Make sure you pinch it. Thank you.
Ready? Let's do it.
Zone B lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back.
Ooh, guess I got the knee ready to.
Stole it.
Oh, Guardian's not ready for it.
While we were riding together.
Oh, go to gun! Ah!
Your enemy has
Okay.
defeated you.
No.
So we use golden guns now, huh? Okay.
Yeah, no.
In the back like Ricky.
You eat monsters for breakfast.
Yeah, we'll probably
You can
call
win
it
a
there.
battle for territory. Again.
Yeah, guys, thank you. I appreciate this. And Kraus, you're a real one. I don't care what everybody else says about you. I'm just kidding.
You is what the kids call goat. You are goated.
You are.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
You guys
Thanks
are not
for-
so bad yourselves, you know.
Yeah, I told you. I told you, Ant.
I high five. We did it.
Told you everyone was wrong.
We did it.
It's your best shower. It's because it envelopes all my senses. Yeah. Farts do smell better in the shower. Sounds weird, but every one of you has thought that at one point in your life.
Listen to Latin music when I cook is my happy place. Hell yeah. Especially when you share the
that's-
food, because sharing is caring.
That sounds caliente. But yeah, thank you guys again. Chat, thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for helping raise money for all this too. It was really cool that Bungie put this together. I think we're gonna try to do this throughout the month. Tomorrow, Joe will be live doing some mindful painting. I'm sure he'll have a couple guests with him. But you definitely don't need to be at one of the channels if you want to donate. The link is pinned here. It's also on Guardian Mental Health's Twitter page. They're Blue Sky. They're actually pretty good about being on all their socials. So
Yeah.
follow them there. And I believe Bungie actually, or Bungie Foundation has it set up somewhere too. So, yeah. Thank you guys again, Kraus. Where do you want to go?
There.
Can you
Go
send that to me
raid
too?
Spirit.
I know Spirit.
Yeah,
She's a good egg.
Partner pushing. So show that love.
Oh shit! I might need a mod to do that. So, no, I can do it from here.
Wait a minute. That's the name. Oh, I can't copy and
That's the
paste something. Do that.
Can I not chat from here? We follow each other on Twitter. Damn, I might need a mod to do that. Joe, just give me the sword. Rock, you still around? I have one more duty from you, one more favor, and then you can rest.
He said.
Can you do, I don't know if you can do raid command from there.
/ raid. Spirit. Exo.
No, it's letting me do it. Yeah, you want to raid out. Mr. Hollow, thank you for following. Hope you're ready to follow someone else here in a second, too. That might be a Joe only thing.
Kelly, everybody appreciate y'all here on the channel. We'll go over and
/ raid.
chill
And then
for Spirit.
the name
but thank
that
y'all.
Kraus
I'll be on next
just
week
dropped, Spirit
for
XO.
sure. We're gonna be doing this. We'll have different guests
If
up here,
not,
so just be
then
on the lookout.
I will
But you know
just
I
talk
love
to
y'all
Joe
to
and
death.
we'll
Kelly, Casa, all my
Go
heart.
follow
I
Spirit
appreciate
anyways.
y'all.
She's a good egg.
Take care of y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. I'm in my stream.
Should be able to do
I'll
it
see
as a
y'all on the
mod.
Discord.